Alright guys, welcome back to What If I Was Reincarnated as Frieza. I'm enjoying this series, I hope you're enjoying it too. All that being said, let's get straight to it. It's been a couple weeks since I killed Goku. I'm on the verge of unlocking my gold form, I can feel it, but I had an idea. If Trunks was born, he could help my army. If I sent Vegeta to meet Bulma, would they still do that, or would they not? I decided to give Vegeta a mission. I heard about this woman named Bulma. She's been bugging our stuff. Just from Earth, very impressive. I want you to meet with her and try to get her to join our team of scientists. Vegeta looked at me confused. Really, an Earth woman? You want me to waste my time? Why not get someone else to do it? You look like a human. Even though you're not one, you could give her a quaint appearance. And besides, I want someone to scare her into submissive. And you're the type of guy for the job. Vegeta smirked. As he agreed, he decided to go to Earth. As he landed at Capsule Corp, Bulma would look at him scared as he brought 2 space pods with him. Bulma would look and begin to shake. You're that Vegeta guy. Stay away from me. She began to yell at him, but then get scared again. She yelled at him. He said, you dare have the nerve to yell at Vegeta? Yeah, sorry, you're just... Don't destroy me, alright? Got that? You're a terrible person, Bulma yelled, and then she looked at him scared again, and Vegeta actually liked it. He didn't know why, but this woman yelling at him, it just aroused him. Vegeta would say, I like you, get in that pod. I could just fly there, but I forget the exact coordinates. What do you mean? I'm immortal, I can fly through space, he said, smirking. As Bulma and Vegeta got in the pods, they began to launch off. Little did Vegeta know that this was more than just me having him look after her. This was me trying to make sure Trunks was born, trying to make sure Trunks was indoctrinated into my forces. As they traveled back, we cut back to me. I've been training push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, runs, nothing special. With my potential, I should reach gold, but I feel locked. I feel like I can't do it. I begin to scream. I hated training. I hated working out. I hated putting effort into anything. It's not fair. As I screamed, the entire ship shook, and I turned gold. Then I turned out of it. I decided to hide that from Vegeta. Hide it from everyone, at least for now. Now it's time to get Vegeta to try to unlock Super Saiyan. Then I'll have him fight the androids. Why? Because I'm bored. The android still should be made, right? Even without future Trunks, since Trunks will be born in my army? I didn't really know. But I just wanted some entertainment. I would make sure Vegeta spent time with Bulma. Bulma and Vegeta were never apart, and I gave them some privacy to make sure that Trunks was born. Eventually, Bulma would get knocked up. After that happened, I would make sure that Vegeta trained in the gravity room. I built a gravity room just for him. Me and him would train together, and I would tell him about the Super Saiyan. I would tell him about Kakarot and what he achieved. Vegeta would say, I wish I got to kill him, but at least he's dead. Besides, I will become a Super Saiyan that's immortal, way better than that Super Saiyan. Vegeta says, as he looked at me, he wanted to say he would kill me, but he couldn't. He was biting his tongue, and I could tell. It was quite funny to see a monkey bite their tongue. I'm not gonna lie. That thought just slipped my mind. As me and Vegeta kept training on and on and on, months passed. Eventually, through hard work, through hard training, Vegeta would unlock Super Saiyan. And I smirked. Well done. But there's a form you can never achieve, monkey. A form of why I'm always above you. As I turned gold, Vegeta fell to the floor. What is this power? This is the power of myself. Never think you're above me, I said, as I looked down. Then I turned back to my base form. But you're my favorite, Vegeta, so you don't have to worry, I said, laughing. As I walked away, Vegeta kept shaking. He never forgot that. Eventually, the time would come when androids would appear, so I'd fly my spaceship there, with only Vegeta with me. Vegeta would say, what are you doing, Lord? I have intel that something interesting will happen here, I said. And besides, this will be good training for yourself. You should be stronger than normal. What do you mean stronger than normal? Just forget about it. I landed on Earth as me and Vegeta got out, but I forgot which island they would show up in. A South something, I couldn't remember. And Earth was a big place, so I was kind of dumbfounded. So all I could do was send out drones and wait for a city to be attacked, and eventually it did happen. As the cameras caught a city on fire, I figured it out. This had to be them. As me and Vegeta flew there, it was just Dr. Gero and that fat android. That's not even worth saying its name. That fat white one. I was just so annoyed. They both looked at me. As Vegeta looked at them, Dr. Gero would say, "How did you get here, Vegeta? And who are you?" He would look at Frieza, me, as I smirked. "Oh, I am the Emperor of the Universe, and I am the one who killed that monkey Goku." "Goku's dead?" Dr. Gero would look down angry. He did all this for nothing. Now he was gonna die? Screw that. They can't be that strong. Android 20, you know what to do. 20 would battle Vegeta, and Vegeta would turn Super Saiyan, humiliate him, and destroy him. Dr. Gero would get scared as he ran off, but I would say, "Let him run off. I have an idea." As I hid my power level and began to follow him, eventually Dr. Gero would go into his lab, as I would blow open the door. Dr. Gero would quickly try to awaken 17 and 18, but I would blow him up before he could do it. And look at them. "Looks like we have some new henchmen," I said, laughing. I then opened the two containers containing 17 and 18. As I looked at them, saying, "You now work for me." 7 and 18 just laughed at me. "Where's Dr. Gero?" "I killed him. I am Frieza, Emperor of the Universe. You can do what you want, have a good time, but you're gonna have to work for me." I think those are pretty fair rules. 17 would say, "Like I would work for you. You look like a cum-stained lizard." As then he tried to punch me, but then I just smirked, as the punch did nothing. 17 looked at me confused, as I would laugh and say, "I don't think you get it. You don't have a choice." As I would turn gold, 17 would shake in fear, so would 18. As they would yell, "This is not possible," 17 would charge at me, so would 18. They would both hit me with everything they had. Key blast after key blast, punch after punch, but I couldn't stop laughing. As they tried again and again and again and again and again and again, I simply slapped 17 straight to the floor. As he got up, parts of his face missing, wires came out. Human flesh was also showing, as a hole in his face was there. "I didn't even mean to do that. I was just slapping you. Now both of you get on the ship." As I began to charge a death beam, 17 and 18 looked at me scared, as they begrudgingly agreed to get on the ship. As we went to Bulma would fix 17. After that, I would demand that 17 and 18 fight Vegeta, one-on-one. I want to see what Vegeta's made out of. Vegeta agreed excitedly. It was time to see my star pupil fight 17 and 18, and see how well I've done training him. The first match would be 18 versus Vegeta. Vegeta and 18 would go at each other. 18 was strong, just like in canon, but Vegeta had immortality. Every time she blasted him, he just healed. And Vegeta was much stronger in this timeline. However, it was still a close fight, because 18 had infinite energy and Vegeta didn't. He could still get tired, but he just couldn't die. As Vegeta and 18 continued the battle more and more and more, the battle dragged on for minutes, then hours. Eventually, though, Vegeta would win, just barely able to defeat 18. I was smirking. He did it. He defeated one of the androids. It was quite a big accomplishment, especially as me for a teacher. After that, I demanded that they all train together, making them even stronger. As they were all training, I would walk up to Bulma. She was working on a machine and carrying baby Trunks. As I said, "You know you can just put that baby in a tank, right?" She would say, "That's not the point. I don't want my baby raised in some alien tank thing." I would laugh and say, "Oh, you humans are interesting." Bulma would say, "So, why are you doing this?" "What do you mean? Vegeta is immortal. Isn't he a threat to you? Why are you letting him live?" "Oh, please, I'm so powerful. Vegeta could never overthrow me." Bulma would say, "It's almost like you're attached to him." I would say, "I'm not attached to that monkey. You're overthinking things." I would say, "I guess we'll see, won't we?" Bulma would say, "Yes, I guess we will." I was intrigued by how Bulma was so brave around me, but it didn't really matter. I just walked away, and that is where we're going to leave things off. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I did. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video down below. Before I go, don't forget to comment how your day was down in the comments. I'm curious about that, and let me know what other ideas you have. Peace out.